It's really friggin' cold today.
Serving in the Army in 2012, Jeremy met Ashley. They got married, had baby Sam. Jeremy got medically released from the Army, and this brings us up to today.
We're just walking out back to see all the different animal tracks. So far, we have bird, rabbit, and fox. We're gonna keep going and see if we can find some moose tracks.
See a bunch of tracks in there. They're going in there and drinking. This is a pretty main trail they've been walking up. Coyotes for sure, amongst other things.
It's really friggin' cold today. Like they just made a huge way for themselves, like all the way from the last clearing down in the land. It looks like coming all the way up towards the house. It's kind of neat. We're just following their path. We haven't been out here, so none of these tracks are ours, so it's so cool.
We got trails everywhere here coming in from all sides. Whoop. From all sides and everything. And then a real hot spot here because this is where the spring's at. So they're coming up for that. These are moose tracks here. Good to see them on here.
So that was a nice cold walk out there. We've seen lots of tracks, as you've seen, which was super awesome. Great little walk, enjoying our own land and the beautiful nature and the stillness and the quietness that is here on our land. We just are so appreciative of that. You know, you kind of take it for granted, just the quietness. All we hear when we're out there is birds or silence. It's really cool, really lovely. So on another note, I know it was just a couple days ago that I had announced to you guys that we were expecting again. So that is unfortunately not the case anymore. We have lost that one as well. So that is 5 in the last 2 years that we've lost. So that really sucks because we were really believing that this time it would work out and we were really excited and happy and stuff. But such is life, so I guess somebody has to go through miscarriages, and I happen to be that unlucky one who has to continue going through them. But anyway, like I said, such is life, and we will get over it, and we will get through it, and we will continue trying and believing that one day, in God's perfect timing, we will be blessed with another one. I don't know how many more I'm going to have to lose before I get a healthy little one, but I believe I will get one day, and I would rather continue to make them and lose them than never make them at all. So we believe we're Christians, and we believe that, you know, God has told us to be fruitful and multiply, and we are doing our part at that. So unfortunately, There's now 5 of them that we won't get to meet during our time here on Earth, but they'll be waiting for us up in heaven. So one day we will meet them, and our family now has 6 children. So that's kind of a really cool thought, and we just love that we're doing what the Lord asked us to do, which is be fruitful and multiply. And even though we may not get to meet them until we get to heaven, we're still doing what he asked us to do, and we're happy about that. As far as like comments, not to be rude, but I am seeing a specialist, and she, has ran a whole bunch of tests and everything had checked out to be okay, before we even had this pregnancy. I'd been following up with a specialist and stuff, so she ran all those tests and everything was fine. So I don't need people's opinions on what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing, or what to try and not to try. I just don't need to hear it right now. I appreciate if you just want to say, you're praying for us or whatever, but I don't need some like doctor opinion from somebody who's not actually a doctor, because I see a doctor, and anything that she thinks that I need to do, I will do. And anything, we're not interested in IVF, we're not interested in taking a break or birth control or things like that. We don't believe in any of those things. So yeah, I'm just saying, I don't need people's opinions on what I should or shouldn't be doing at this time. I was able to, get up and get some things done today, which was nice, because for the last, couple weeks I haven't been doing much. I've been really taking it easy, trying to make sure that this one would work. So we've tried all things. There's been 5. So I've tried exercising like normal, not exercising. I've tried doing things, not doing things. I've tried it all, and the doctor's done it all, and it just happens to be my luck. So anyway, we are fine, we will be fine, and we shall truck on. So let's see what else the rest of the day has to offer us.
Warmed up, but there's a lot of snow coming down.
He's gonna have to get plowing. It's crazy deep. Rig off, Ricky.
Rig off, Ricky.
It is pretty deep for just starting last night, right? But it's been slow coming this year.
Oh yeah.
But it's probably going to start getting hammered now the next 6 weeks.
There's so much snow. At least it's not as cold out anymore. Gonna get this car out. The snow's so deep around it. Hope we can. I figure since I'm having another miscarriage, it does me no good to sit around and sulk. So I'm just out here. Well, this morning I got back in the gym for the first time in a couple weeks. And now I'm out working my butt off because, yeah, that's what you gotta do around here. You gotta keep busy. And there's so much to do when you're living off the grid in Canada in the winter. But I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
He's cleared a spot there. I'm probably gonna have to take the car over and park it there so he can do where the car is right now.
Now I'm gonna bring in some wood while Jeremy plows because there's a ton of snow and we need to get the wood in here. So I shoveled off the back steps and I'll lug her in. It's getting hot working. Trucking through all the snow. Help me get back in shape for spring. My nice clean Mapleberry Farm sweater. Sure is warm though. Well, I think that's enough wood for now. I'm pretty beat out. Trucking through all that snow to bring all this in, it's freaking hard. My clothes are soaked, I'd take my sweater off. This isn't wet, but my sweater's hanging, half frozen, half soaked, so I'm gonna go have some lunch.